Assalamu alaikum. Myself Mohammad Ashar Khan, Telecommunication Engineering Department 23 session, and today I am going to present assignment 2 of artificial intelligence. This assignment revolves around the topic of forward chaining and reverse chaining and much more. So first of all, we will discuss about forward chaining in artificial intelligence. In forward chaining is a data-driven reasoning technique which is in which artificial intelligence it start with knowing facts and apply rules to drive new facts until goal is reached. So this is the process in which we check the facts and check whether they are true or false. On the basis of these facts, we go to the rules. We go to the goal state. This is the procedure which is start with available facts, check all the rules, apply the matching rules, add the new facts, repeat until the goal is reached. Now we will discuss an example. For example, R1 is our first fact, which is if it is raining, then the ground is wet. R2 is the second fact. If the ground is wet, then the grass is wet. If the grass is also wet, and the fact is it's rain. Let's suppose if it's rain, forward chaining will apply in such a way that if it's rain, then R1 should be true, which is ground is wet, and then R2 should also be true, which is grass is also wet. The conclusion starting from the fact it's raining, the system concluded that grass is wet. Now moving towards backward chaining. Backward chaining is the replica, or we can say that reciprocal of forward chaining. Backward chaining is a goal-driven reasoning technique. It starts with a goal and works backward to determine whether the goal can be proven from the existing fact or not. Let's discuss its procedure. Start with the goal state. Find the rules that can be produced, that can produce the goal. Check whether the rules condition are true. If the condition are not true known, then they move to the sub goal and continue until the fact is reached, which is goal state proves that the fact is a fact, that goal is influenced from that fact. For example, R1 if it's raining, the ground is wet. R2 if the ground is wet, grass is also wet. So our goal state, we have to start with our goal state, which means that grass is wet. From this grass we inference that ground is wet. From this ground is wet, we inference that it is raining, and the fact we come out is it is raining. So this is our forward chaining and backward chaining. Now let's discuss first order logic, FOL. First order logic is a formal knowledge representation method used in artificial intelligence to describe objectives. These properties and relationship, it is more expressive than propositional logic because it uses variable, predicates and quantifiers. Components are constants, variables, predicates. Constant represent a specific object from the, for example, Ali, Lahore, book. Variable represent unspecified object, as we know that x, y, z, whose values can be changed. Predicate describe the properties or relationship. For example, student is Ali. It can be Ahmad, like Ali's cricket. Ali likes cricket, etc. Functions return an object, and then quantifier, universal quantifiers and existential quantifiers. Example, Ali, all students study. So FOL representation is like that. Students X study. For all students, right arrow towards the study, and students will study. Ali is a student, and student bracket Ali, student Ali, therefore study Ali. Ali will study as well. Student all students first order logic was that all students study. Then Ali is also a student, so Ali will also study. Then we have inference in first order logic. Inference is in first order logic is the process of deriving the new facts or conclusion from existing facts and rules using the logical reasoning. Its procedure is that represent knowledge using FOL statement, applying inference rules, drive new conclusion, continue until the desired goal is reached. Common inference rule is modius ponens. If P implies to QP and if P is implies to Q or P and P implies to P, then Q implies to Q. Example, if a person is student, then they study. Ali is a student, Ali studies. Universal instantaneous, a universal statement can be applied to a specific object given. For example, student study. For Ali, student study, so Ali will also study. Extension institution instantaneous, if there exists an object with a property, introduce a specific example given. If Assume that a student Ali is a student and student is Ali, so simple inference example is that knowledge based. For example, human are mortals, and which means that the human will die, which is the fact. So these are all the techniques we have studied today. That's all for my side. We have discussed forward chaining, backward chaining, for first order logic, and inference first order logic. So that's all from my side. Allah Hafiz.